Test, test, check 1, 2. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Does that sound all right? Ah, that's better. You can always tell something's missing when you get isolated results. Like AI that's only right for one of your systems. Get AI that can work across your data and applications. Learn more at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
This is your moment. This is the moment in time that you've been looking for. This is the moment in time in the movie, the book, the story, where everything changes, where everything elevates, where the world shifts and the hero is born. This is your moment. My name is Henry Lawrence, and welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about your destiny, who you're meant to become, and how to unlock that version of yourself. Make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message so that we can carry it throughout the day. We are the rising tide. We are growing together. So if there's something impactful, if there's something that gives you a different perspective in this message, leave a comment so the conversation can expand, so people can see how you're applying and visualizing things and changing your life, and we can be that rising tide that grows together. And if you want to connect with me, make sure you listen all the way through, because at the very end, I'm going to tell you how we can connect one-on-one and make powerful shifts together. This is your moment. You've been living a life. You've been going through experiences. You've been repeating it again and again, and it feels like you're up against the wall. This is when everything changes. You have to understand that there are signs in this life, in this reality, that are constantly showing themselves to people, but for some reason, we don't respond. The earth, the world is giving you this lesson again and again, trying to wake you up. You see, you are not the pain that's happening to you. You are not the loss that is happening to you. You are not the failure that is happening to you. In fact, you are literally the opposite of that. The darkness, the void in which you're going to, is so that you can shine. This has been carefully lined up to you to where this message cannot be missed. This pattern cannot be shaken. That's how loved you are. You are loved so much that you have the power to become something, and the way you do it is in adversity. All good things show up through adversity. The most beautiful diamond is made under the highest pressure. So many of us say, I want to be the diamond, and then forget how it's made. You cannot do it a different way. You are a thing, like you are an actual thing, and you get to morph what that is. So you're looking at your life and you're looking, okay, I got these bills to pay. I've got this health issue. I've got this school issue. I've got this work issue. Like, you're looking at all of these things and forgetting what the most important thing is. You. Everything else is a distraction. Everything else is to serve you and not the other way around. If you're waking up every single day in service to the expectations of the physical world, you are lost. You are beneath yourself. You're not operating as the provider of this world. You're acting like the world is going to be the provider of you, and that is just not how it is. The saying that the truth will set you free never had quite the meaning that it has now. When you think that the truth will set you free, I don't know what comes to your mind. Some people might have visuals, might have things, but the truth of that is, when the truth sets you free, it sets you free from this world. It sets you free from these expectations. It sets you free from the lower frequency that's here, and you realize you are meant to soar. You're meant to come here and become stronger. This is your training ground, not the other way around. This is your opportunity, not the other way around. This is your story, not the other way around. So wake up as that. Wake up as the version of you that says, I see these challenges. I see this darkness. I see this weight, and I'm going to shine. Shine so bright that the only way to put me out is to kill me. Right? That's some badass energy. That's some powerful energy. When you start doing that, you realize like where the fight really is. You realize where the struggle really is. You realize where the opportunity really is. I kept thinking that I need to prepare for the world. I kept thinking that I had to get right for this situation, this problem, that problem. And then it started to come to me. I'm not built to battle and win the world. I'm meant for spiritual warfare, baby. Like I'm meant to handle the high frequencies. I'm meant to go into the depths of things. And that's where my mind should be. That's where my inner should be. That's where my frequency should be. I'm not playing small. There is no goal on this earth. There is no physical thing that you could receive that is larger than the vision that I'm starting to believe. You could have all the money in the world and you still would not accomplish what it would be to be the highest version of you. The total, free, complete love version of you. Why gain the world and lose thyself? Because that's what's going to happen. You could have the money, you could have the cars, you could manifest any of that. But if you're bringing a piece of shit version of yourself there, you are destroying yourself. You are pouring into the world thinking that that's the goal. World, give me things, I'm giving you things. Lost. This is your moment in time. The book that is being read, the story that is being shared, the tale that is unfolding is yours. And this is the moment in time when it happened. It was at this moment that everything changed. It was at this moment that he woke up. It was at this moment that she started to believe. It was at this moment where she started to see. It was at this moment where he started to know. Right? See those words on yourself. The rest isn't going to see it yet. You've been operating at a frequency that's beneath you. And so everything that's in your life, the people, places, and things are that. And this is not to diminish them. Every frequency has value. Every soul has value. This has nothing to do with value. It has to be where you're at on the energy pole. And you are meant to rise. So is everyone else. We're meant to fly. We're meant to soar. We're meant to uplift. We're not meant to try to figure out, okay, well, how do I pay my bills today? How do I do this? That's tying yourself to the illusion of this construct, tying yourself to the limitations. This doesn't mean that you don't build a business, that you don't have success, that you don't do things, but you have domain over this earth, not the other way around. If you do something because something is going to happen, you are out of alignment. And I know that's hard to hear. It is really hard to hear when bills are due on the 30th. And you've got to do something to pay those bills, but the thing that you think you got to do is out of alignment with who you are, that's the wrong decision. That's hard to hear. It's hard to hear that things might actually have to fall apart. It's hard to hear that things might actually not get paid. That your system may be dissolved. It is really hard to hear that. It's hard to be brave enough to do it because we break down. I can't lose this car. I can't lose this house. I can't lose these things. I gotta do the job. I gotta do the thing. Wrong. If your goal is to elevate, your goal is to elevate. If your goal is to serve the world, your goal is to serve the world. You choose. Make the choice. But your truth will never lead you on a goal-serving life. The truth will never lead you chasing physical things. You might receive them all because you're all magnetic, but you won't need them. You won't pursue them. You won't hunger for them. You'll just experience them because you'll be in that high level frequency if that's where you're supposed to be. This path is a lonely one. This path is a challenging one. This path is a purposeful one. This path is an impactful one. This path is meant for you because you are the one. Don't you see? You could be doing anything else in the world, but you're listening to a podcast out of nowhere, challenging your very definition of self. All the worry, all the struggle, all the things that you're going through, you've been facing them. It's time to overcome them. It's time to look the things in the mirror that are bringing you down and put up the finger and say, I'm done. You don't exist to me anymore. This is the last time you ever are in my timeline. And then you let it go. Even if it's going to kill you, let it kill you. That's freedom. That's truth. That's living. You can't be afraid to die and live. It's impossible. It's impossible. What you focus on expands. So if you're living life in fear of the consequence of the reality that's supposed to be happening, then that is your reality, and it's already won. But if you're free and you're standing there, you say, if it's going to fucking kill me, let it. Then nothing else matters and you're in your pure alignment. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to center ourselves. We're going to step into our power. We're going to elevate. So as you breathe in, step into the energy of I am the one. Hold it. I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. As you breathe that in, as you hold your breath, visualize crowds of people all over the world seeing you and saying, they are the one. They are the one. They are the one because they read your book. They got to this moment today when you said no more, when you truly saw what you are. This is where they're at, and that's where you're going. Once you exhale, allow all of the negativity, all of the resistance to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Things are coming together. It's not what you think. It's not what you desire. It's what you deserve always, because you deserve to grow. You deserve to elevate. And most importantly, you deserve to be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to level up, if you want to stay in connection with me, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you updated with every single episode. Plus, you get an easy to follow exercise every single day that will help you make a positive shift in alignment with the message of that podcast that day. And it's the only way to get free access to the new community, The Shift. Again, right now, people are just popping in. We're starting to post content. It's growing and it's getting actionable. It's getting fun, and more things are coming tomorrow. Next week, I'm going to be going live. I'm going to be having conversations. There's going to be lunchtime. It's just all growth, coaching, like everything's in there. So feel free to join it, but you have to subscribe to the email list to get there. And if you want to take this to the next level, I know you're there. I know that you're looking to grow. I am building the tribe. I am building the army. I am building the rising tide, and I'm looking for those that want to go deep and make the shift themselves. If that's you and you want to shift in something, you're tired of hesitating, you're tired of waiting, you're tired of procrastinating, you've thought about again and again, you look back each year like, oh, I would have been so much further if I made the jump. I would have been so much further if I did this. I would have been so much more in my alignment if I just made the hard decision to say yes. If that's you, we need to connect one-on-one on Zoom, go deep, talk about where you're at, break through those limiting beliefs, and transform your life forever. Right now, you can schedule that. If you go right to the episode description, you click on that schedule with me, you'll pick a time, it'll be you and me, and we are going to go deep. We are going to make a shift. I am building that tribe. And so you either be there or be there for yourself, but we are going to grow together. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.